My first assignment was at Station 12. My first day on the job, we were a three-man crew, 3 firefighters. We were at a small civic center behind a church in Gibsonton, and there was a garage door. He reminded me there was a wooden garage pull door there, and we had an old fire truck. It was called a Han. It was I think it was one of the Class Bs. And when you would, we had to be real careful because we had no clearance of the doors. If you would pop the clutch, then you would take the lights off. So you had to be real careful there.
I started at Station 32, Sunday, June the 9th, 1979. I'm in my 36th year. Well, back then, Axel, you always started on a Sunday. And that was customary to start on a Sunday, and you wore a pair of blue jean pants and a white t-shirt. And just any kind of sort of black shoe. A lot different back then. And when you came on, you weren't readily accepted. You had to make your mark. Guys were cordial to you, nice to you, but everything was just kind of matter of fact. And you had to prove yourself.
My first day on the job was July 10th, 1983, at Station 33, which was called then 330, with Bobby Toledo. Driver engineer was Welder, myself, and Derek Bell. That was a 4-man engine company. First day, nervous, and show up with dungarees, what they say, that's what they used to call them back then, with jeans and a white plain Fruit of the Loom t-shirt.
What kind of t-shirt was that?
Fruit of the Loom. Probably pretty much remember my first structure fire, which was like I said, engine 33, and engine 15 was 151. And I remember that was, I think was my second night, and that was the only 2 engines covering that whole area. 15, which was Del Pruitt, Bobby Winkler, and Mr. Rusty Macaluce.
But as 3 firefighters, we had to flip a coin to decide who was going to drive the truck, because we were all 3 firefighters, and the one that had been on the job the longest was 3 months. I was with Scott Nichols and Eddie Brown at the time, and we felt like the Keystone Cops. But we had our first call that night. Just so happens all the chiefs of the department were there meeting, and they met the Civic Center. We got this structure fire. We responded to the structure fire and got there, and we literally jump off the truck, you run over, and there was air packs on the side of the truck, so you had to unzip the bag, back up into it, pull the pack off the truck, and go from there. But since we decided that Eddie Brown was going to be our driver that night, he was pumping the truck, and myself and Scott Nichols went in to fight the fire, and it was just really funny to watch us on our first fire, and as 3 firefighters, and really no command. We were our command system.
Our first uniform, we looked like Hillsborough County School Board janitors. It was gray pants, gray cotton pants, and a gray shirt. That was our first official uniform.
We had mostly volunteer gear. None of them were assigned. We had volunteer gear, volunteer helmets. They were just, back then they were just like a plastic shell with a leather strap on it, and some type of a liner. Nothing like we have today, no Nomex hoods. We did have bunker pants and bunker coats, but it was pretty minimal. Of course, we had the MSA air packs and masks, but they were very basic back then, but worked well.
One of the ones I remember, right, especially here at 19, was right down the street. I had probably a 2-3-year-old kid that fell in the pool, and actually we worked him, brought him back, and that was a great experience. I had quite a handful of good experience, good rewarding as far as that.
Get that person out of that car, get him in the ambulance, get him to the hospital in a golden hour, and you always felt good when you were able to do that and make a difference in saving a life.
So we had several patients or victims. 2 of them were unconscious. Cut the A-posts, pulled the roof back, and cut belts, and we got people, pried doors, and we got people out. Everyone survived. As we were packing up our gear and getting ready to leave, out from the bushes crawls another guy. He's pretty bloody. We packaged him up and moved him to the hospital, and he also survived. It just seemed like a pretty rewarding night to me, and we had that many patients and did what we did in the short time we did, and it was pretty satisfying.
I tell you, best advice I tell them, man, is take it one day at a time. Enjoy this job. It's probably one of the best jobs there is, you know, and it's a great, we like all of us are retiring here in the next year and a half from now. We came as kids. That's my best expression I tell these guys, and we grew into men, you know, in this job. And that's why we've become so tight in family.
To take care of one another, remind yourself how lucky you are to be here. Train, always train, learn something new every day. Whenever you train, two things happen. You either learn something or you discover something. And that's what I've found happens every time.
I would say definitely keep your nose clean, respect all the ranks, and respect the guys around you, and they'll respect you the same. Work hard. Get your classes and schooling out of the way, and get your name on the list as soon as you can for your promotions, because every promotion makes you feel like it's more gratifying, and it's a good thing for you. It's good for your career. It's good for your pocket, and it definitely makes you feel better as a person.
So it's been a great ride.
Okay, staffing's complete. All positions are filled. You guys have a good night.
On behalf of Hillsborough County Fire Rescue and EDC, we would like to acknowledge and thank Chief Daniel Patterson, badge number R2824, for his 39 and a half years of service and dedication to the citizens of Hillsborough County. It has been an honor to serve with you. Your field personnel would also like to acknowledge the same with a roll call. EDC is clear at this time. Station 1, go ahead.
Hey, Chief, just want to let you know all the guys over at Station 1.
Chief, this is Station 3.
Chief, this is Station 4. Those of us here at Station 6, Station 7, Station 8, Station 9, 19.
All right, 19, you don't know how to count.
Battalion 6, Battalion 2. Battalion 2.
Phil cut me off, Dan. I just want to thank you for many years being a zone partner, a leader, my boss, my teacher, my mentor, my dear friend for 34 and a half years. Best of luck and Godspeed.
Okay, all stations and battalion. Sorry to say this, but I just walked back in the room. Could you guys repeat that? All right, everybody. I surely appreciate it. I'm really overwhelmed with all your kind words and support. You guys please be safe and take care of each other. Thank you.
My boy.
I got a couple questions for you too. And on the phone, I got our infield reporter, Jose, the Cuban sandwich, Pepe Prado. Okay?
Oh, great.
In the 31 years you've been here,
Right.
we know what a wealth of knowledge you are, and
Yes.
experience you've gained.
Yes.
We're asking for some clarification on some things that you can point out to the rookie firefighters that are coming up.
Right.
All right. So first I want to ask you exactly where is Bed Beef and Beyond? Where
Right behind my station.
where is Bed Beef and Beyond located?
Right behind my fire station.
You're going to have to ask Louis that. He's the only one that knows where that's at. But I can tell you a place. One time we were at a drive-thru, and he ordered a sandwich, and he wanted some guacamole on it. And he asked the lady if she could put some Guatemala on it.
He's right about that.
Oh, my God, bro. He's a trip. The only bad thing about his English is that he's worse at Spanish.
Well, here's another one, Pep. In your size up, when you're
Yes.
giving a size up,
Correct.
what do you mean when you say sparkling wires?
Wires are on fire.
And everybody knows about the infamous two-story mobile home.
That's absolutely true. There is one out there. And I got proof of that. But you see what 31 years have given me? A lot of love.
And Pep, he's not only a superior firefighter, his medical skills are something to be.
Correct.
Let me explain to you. What do you mean when you ask somebody how long they've had a history of hot blood?
Well, see, being Spanish,
Have you ever seen him take a pulse? He looks like a horse. He bangs his foot, counting on the ground at 15.
you see, that's my brother there. You see?
It's only
It's
sad
so
that we
good.
lost the book of Louisism.
Yes, we
He
did.
looks like a horse.
Thank
I'm gonna
you, sir.
miss you, man.
I am
I'm gonna
too,
miss
bro.
you.
Thank you.
Was it a foul ball?